Jordan Peterson argues that meaning should not be confused with happiness in Maps of Meaning and across his lectures. He maintains that happiness is a fleeting emotional state, whereas meaning is a structural orientation toward responsibility. Happiness can arise accidentally, but meaning emerges when one willingly bears a burden that justifies suffering. To treat happiness as the primary aim of life is therefore a category mistake. It mistakes a psychological byproduct for a guiding principle. Peterson's claim challenges a dominant assumption in contemporary culture, namely that the good life is defined by comfort, pleasure, or the avoidance of pain. On his view, such aims are unstable, because suffering is an unavoidable feature of conscious existence. When happiness is treated as the goal, suffering appears as a failure. When meaning is treated as the goal, suffering becomes intelligible, because it is situated within a voluntarily accepted responsibility. The philosophical significance of this distinction is that meaning provides a framework capable of integrating suffering, whereas happiness cannot. A life oriented toward meaning may include hardship, sacrifice, and loss, but it remains coherent. A life oriented solely toward happiness lacks the resources to justify suffering when it inevitably arises. To summarize, Peterson's position is that happiness is insufficient as a life aim because it cannot withstand suffering, whereas meaning can. The practical implication is not to reject happiness, but to subordinate it to a deeper commitment to responsibility, through which suffering becomes bearable rather than destructive.